Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of 3 Kaldheim draft. Alright, we opened Eradicator Valkyrie as the mythic. Pretty awesome card. 4 mana, 4/3, flying, lifelink, hexproof from Planeswalkers, and pretty sweet boast ability there as well. So we'll take that. A lot of good cards in here though. Binding the Old Gods, good removal with more upside. Removal ramp. I like the Glade Warden. Bound and Gold, certainly playable. I like Firewalker, Bergstrider, Sentinel, a couple Snowlands, but easy mythic here. Alright, follow-up pick. Well, if we stick to black, we can take the Berserker, which I'm okay with, or we can take a Pathway, I guess. But Berserker, I mean, it's a fine card. It's a tough card to make work, but if you have a low enough curve, you can definitely make it work. Maybe like a... It's probably at its... I mean, it's kind of made for the white-black 2-spell deck, but you can totally play it in a red-black aggro Berserker deck as well, so... Other good cards in here, I mean, Maya's good, definitely. Master Skald, I like. Could get the Berserker back. Seeker's playable. Path of World Tree's a fun deck to build, but we'll take the Berserker for now. Okay, well, Broken Brow might be the follow-up we want. Because otherwise we're taking a Rune of Mortality or a Dusk Wielder. But if I take the Broken Brow here, I mean, it kind of works for the Berserker deck. Didn't even realize the Valkyrie is also a Berserker, so... Yeah, we probably could just build Berserker beats here. Go for Rakdos. Neither of these black cards I don't think are necessarily better than just taking the rare here with Boast. And the fact that we got it passed might be a good sign. So we can take a Dusk Wielder now, or we maybe just take the Runed Crown. Hope to find a rune or two. I mean, Dusk Wielder's going to be good with the Berserker. Gives us more Boast. It's good sack fodder for Valkyrie. That's true, but it's early enough with the Crown where we might be able to find a rune. Or we could just take a Raven Wings for evasion. It's not bad either. But we'll try the Crown. Alright, so no Berserkers here. Guess we can just take the Village Rites, which I don't love here. But I don't really like any of this. I guess we could take the Recruiter. I have played it. It's playable. It's just kind of expensive. I'd rather do something low curve, I think. Could take the Hulk, I guess. Playable. Not really exciting. We might not end up red yet. But, I mean... whatever. I'll take Village Rites. So we can take a Snow Mountain. Okay, another chance to get a Hulk. Wither Crown's not really what you want to do for aggro. Raise the Draugr is good if we end up with Berserkers. I don't know if we're going to end up Snow anyway, so I'll take Raise the Draugr. Alright, so there's Coma's Faithful, which synergizes with, I guess, Raise the Draugr. Or we just take Demonic Gifts, which... honestly doesn't look great here, but... It's a fine trick, and there's plenty of Berserkers that it's going to work well with. Alright, like now we can take the Death Knell Berserker, which... or we could take the Reinforcements, but Death Knell is going to be better with the gifts. And it wears equipment well. And I guess it's okay with Village Rites too if you get its power high enough. I mean, you really can't go wrong with 2 drops for an aggro deck, typically. Alright, we'll take another Berserker here. It'd be really nice to get that Rune of Mortality back, but we'll see if it happens. Or the Raven's Wings would be nice. Alright, we can take Breakneck Berserker or Demonic Gifts. Probably the Berserker, I guess. Then we've got some good... We got a pretty solid aggro plan going at that point. So I'm looking for like... Oh, we did get the rune back. Well, that's good news. I'll take it over the Dusk Wielder. And now we have a rune crown target that's pretty solid with what we've got. We've got a pretty consistent... We've got a good Berserker plan. Got the Wielder too. Good. Alright, well, I mean, the deck is coming together. We're rocking basically all Berserkers. Could take the Recruiter here. Might actually take Smashing Success for sideboard. It's a nice card to have against certain cards. We'll take the weaker of those two. Alright. Blessing and Frost. Fun card to play, but I don't think it's for us. Probably just slamming a Demon Bolt here to get some removal. Taking it over Rune of Speed, which would be nice to get on the wheel. Ooh, Burgie. Well, that's a good one. Especially with Double Boast. It's pretty awesome, actually, with Wielder, and I don't think it actually synergizes with Broken Brow. 1 plus the greatest power. So maybe each time you do it... No, I don't think it does. It's cool with Eradicator Valkyrie, too, though. Can be. Whatever. I mean, Burgie's good. And the Harnfell, Horn of Bounty, the other side is good, too. So, solid pickup here for us. Could take another Rune Crown. I'm okay with that. Otherwise, Dusk Wielder, which we probably wheel anyway. Alright, we can do Rune Crowns, especially if we get that other Rune of Mortality. It could be good. Or the Rune of Speed, rather. This is a Berserker, but I'd like to keep the curve down if possible. Ooh, Carter's Vicious Return. Well, that's good. Or we can take the Cavalry. And I think those are the only two choices. Vicious Return lets us get creatures back. I mean, it's cool effects. It's expensive, though. I might just want to keep the curve down. You can bolt with it, too. It's good. I'll probably just take Cavalry and go low curve equipment build. I found Cavalry to actually be pretty good. Here, I'll probably just take the Firewalker. I really like this card, and it's great with Burgie, too. Boast twice. Each time you cast a spell, you ramp, too. I mean, they really synergize well together. There is a Provoke the Trolls in here, but I'll take the Firewalker. I mean, it helps. It's also a Berserker. So I think we finally miss. We'll just take the Mob, which I don't want to have to play, but I can if I have to. There's a Pup in here, which is good for aggro, but we don't really have the equipment to support it right now, so I might just take Provoke, because our removal is a little bit light. Getting all the red out of this pack, huh? Well, I guess we'll take another Provoke. They're expensive, though. And we really don't have the 4 toughness creatures to support it. It is cool. It works. It actually works with Berserker. Because it, it's all part of the same thing. So even if it's a 2-2, you end up netting a 2-2 out of it. I think I found that out the hard way. Village Rites might be a better sideboard card. I think we're going to have enough tools at our disposal here. We basically just need some more creatures. And not 7 drops. We'll see if we get that Rune of Speed back. I don't know if it was last pack. It might be this pack. But having 2 runes with 2 rune crowns would be nice. Alright, looks like we didn't get it back, but I'll take the Dusk Wielder. It's fine. We really need some equipment, though. Not having any Tormentor's Helms or Gold Vein picks. I mean, we have the crowns, but If I only have one rune, I'm probably only playing one crown. Maybe not. I'd much rather do the 2-2 split, though. Alright, well, we got the Vicious Return back, so we'll take that. All to provoke the trolls. I mean, it's nice they can burn any target, but I think they are a little bit higher in the curve than I would like for this deck. We'll see. I might have to do it anyway. Shackles is at least a good sideboard card. Well, Carter's awesome. There's a Tormentor's Helm in here, and Frostbite. And Bloodline Pretender is probably nuts when you have 10 Berserkers as well, but I think we got to take Carter. Unless I thought I could wheel it. You know, it's possible we could wheel it. Because I do want this Tormentor's Helm. But I probably just take Carter. We have all these 4-drops already. I'll still take it. Hope to get the Tormentor's Helm back. So this pack is a miss. Guess we just take another Shackles for sideboard because I'm not going to play all these Provoke the Trolls. I could take another Berserker, or we could take the Jarl. We need more creatures, which Jarl is, but probably take the Berserker, actually. I'm just going to hope we can get equipment. I mean, if we can get any common equipment, I think we're looking good. Rise is cool, and it makes Berserkers. Yeah, we probably have to do it. Don't have to, but it's probably what we do. I mean, I guess we really don't even have Berserker synergies in here, really. So maybe it doesn't matter and just take the Feed the Serpent, get a removal for anything. I wonder if I just prefer Provoke. Or just Run Amok, maybe. Guess we have Demonic Gifts already. Probably Run Amok, I guess. I mean, Feed the Serpent can deal with anything, but I also need to push damage through. Guess we can play one more Gifts. I mean, they're good with the Berserkers. I feel like I'd rather play those than the Provoke. So we can cut the curve down. Alright, now I'd probably just take Cavalry over the 4th Berserker. I guess we can play. Well, we'll see. I don't need any of this. I guess we'll take the Pup. I might actually have to play the 2 Rune Crowns. We'll see. Another Carter. I'm kind of okay with that, or I could take the Run Amok. I mean, Carter's very good. The fact that it makes them attack. Yeah, I think we go Carter. Probably still doing the Vicious Return, too. So, we did not get that Tormentor's Helm back, sadly. Which is tough. But we'll accept it and see what we can do here. Jarl's good, actually. I mean, we could take Draugr, which is a Berserker, but I don't even think we have Berserker synergy, so probably doesn't matter. Jarl's very good with the Pup, too. Got a Raider? Okay. Got the Berserker. Well, yeah, I think we got technically everything we need for this deck. It's just, what do we want to do here? So we have to make 6 cuts, and I guess it's probably more like 5 cuts. And they can be 5 creatures pretty easily. Maybe we cut the Disciple. Disciple is good, but I think the Berserkers are actually good in here too, basically because we have Gifts, Run Amok, and I think we're going to try and do the 2 Rune Crowns. I don't know if it's going to work out, but we'll try it. Could cut the Vicious Return. It's kind of cool. I think we can just probably easily cut it though and not really care. I can cut the Breakneck Berserker. Not that it's bad and it has haste and all, but keeping the curve as low as possible is probably better. I might keep the Raider around. I don't really need the Cavalry. They're good with the Valkyrie and the Doom Scourge. Sometimes okay with Firewalker. Like in general, I think Cavalry's good, but maybe not in here. Because it's not like we have, you know, great bodies to get back anyway. Yeah, I might have to accept this. Some more black than red, but we need red early too. We only have 1 double black card, so this is probably acceptable. Yeah, I think this deck was probably just an equipment or 2 away from being real good, but that's okay. We'll run it like this. We'll see round 1. All right, we'll play first. 1 lander. No, I think we probably... This one's good. So we'll probably dump the... Might actually dump the Firewalker as much as I like it here. I think it makes more sense to keep the Jarl around. So, I mean, I can get in and foretell probably, and that makes the best use of mana. I guess I do that. I could boast too, but I think we'll make the best use of mana. Because next turn we're going Broken Brow, so... So I think we'll just pass. We'll leave up Demon Bolt and Jarl. Sure. So I think we'll just Jarl. It might actually be lethal. Oh, classic 1 life left. All right. So they are doing a big, look like a heavier deck here. I want to look at, I think it's a Snow Island, but it's not letting me like click on their hand. I think that's what they searched up though. Sideboard stuff. I mean, we do have sideboard cards in here. We can steal creatures. We can, I guess, provoke things. Can blow up artifacts and lands. We can make our opponents discard. We have good against removal. We really didn't see our opponent do much, so we probably just stick to the game plan for now. I mean, maybe that's a good argument for, like, Shackles, because they played one creature that whole game, but stealing that creature wouldn't have looked that good for us. I don't love this hand, especially with Ruin in the opener. Yeah, I think we will. This one's a keep, and I think we probably dump the... I guess we probably dump Firewalker again. I mean, I'm a ways from Carter, too. Maybe I dump the Carter, then. As much as I like it, we probably need to stay a little bit busier here. So if I draw a land, we'll attack potentially Demonic Gifts. I think I'll probably just play the Firewalker. So I can boast with the Firewalker, which is nice. Yeah, it's a good draw. So we'll attack with both here. I think we'll just go Gifts to save the Firewalker and play the Berserker. Because now we can go potentially Ruined Crown here. We'll get our Rune of Mortality. We'll draw a card off that. And potentially be able to equip it too, which is nice. Or we can boast and find the land potentially as well. Alright, so Boast plan is off the board, but that's alright. The Rune Crown is looking great now, so we'll do that. Uh-oh. Second one's a lot uglier. I guess if they blow up my first Rune Crown, it's kind of nice to have the second one, because then you can get the Rune of Mortality back. So I might sandbag this Rune Crown, we'll see. Sure. So we'll attack here. We'll play Berserker. And I think we'll just re-equip here. And pass. So we're sandbagging the land because we can play everything in our deck at this point. And we have Immersturm Raider to potentially filter that. So blowing up Giant's Amulet with like a sideboard smashing success isn't really that good because they still end up with the 4/4. So I don't think we have to. I might need to play Rune Crown at this point because it kind of changes the clock. Yeah, I think so. It's not what I want to do, but if we're just going to draw lands, then I think we have to. So I can't actually re-equip now, which gives them an opportunity to get in with the Giant's Amulet creature. So if they do this and they tap out, we could draw removal and potentially win because they're at 6. I guess that wouldn't work, but we'll see. They could just block our biggest guy and take 4, I guess. But then we would, you know, deal 4 to him and net another body, so. Yeah, Burgi is cool. I might just want to do Harnfell at this point. But I also might want to just get the extra body online. I can't tell. Let's just see how they block, I guess. Because if they take it, I probably play it as a creature. If they block, I might take it as... Maybe I just have to do it as a creature either way. I'm not sure. I don't think I have the time to use the Harnfell at this point. Alright, so I think we'll just go Burgi. And, let's see. They only dealt 1 damage to it, so that's fine. We'll re-equip the Death Touch Rune Crown to this dude. And then pass. So they can kill us with Mistwalker, but they have to, yeah, they have to pump twice this turn. I feel like having an extra body on board is better, but I'm not sure. The zombies enter untapped too, right? Yeah, okay. That's cool. I suppose that makes sense. Oh, Carter. Well, that's good. I'm still going to end whenever an attacking creature dies. Alright, so... I suppose that means... What happens if we play Carter and attack with everything? They block my 2 biggest guys, and... Yeah, I think that's how we're doing it. So whenever an attacking creature dies, they don't really have a choice. Could be Brine Barrow Intruder, and then they would go to 1 instead, but we got there. We'll see it for round 2. All right, round 2, we'll play first. Yeah, I mean, it's a keep. I gotta keep a hand like this. Obviously a little bit land heavy, but it's okay. Firewalker should help with that, and at least right now we've got a pretty decent curve, so even if we don't draw a 2-drop here, we can make use of our mana a little bit with the Dusk Wielder, get some extra Boast life drain in there. Uh-oh, the Sentinel, huh? Ooh, Berserker, well, that's a good draw. Guess we'll do this and attack. I mean, they probably snap block, but it's okay. We'll see how important that Jaspera Sentinel is to him. Not that important, as it turns out. At least we got a solid turn progression, so I can't complain about anything here. No way that we can cast 2 spells in 1 turn currently with the Bloodsky Berserker, but that's alright. So I think I take the hit from Story Seeker this turn because Carter can force it to attack, and then I can block it profitably. Firewalker actually makes it realistic that we can get in with the, or boost the Berserker, so that's cool. Alright, so I mean, we'll get in with these two. Actually, I guess it makes the most sense to just leave them both. Actually, they can use Sentinel to cast something, though. Alright, we'll just get in with the Firewalker, then. This isn't going to quite work as well as I would like. I guess I should have pre-combated Carter. Oh, that's alright, actually. This actually isn't the worst. Because now I can play Carter. They don't have the pump spell anymore, so I should be able to... Well, once again, I guess I won't be able to eat the Story Seeker, because they can use the things to cast spells. Oh, they screwed up. They should have used it to tab mana. Oh, they have more pump, or what? Alright, well, we'll take a 2-for-1. I think I'm okay with that. So, I think we're going to hold off on Broken Brow for now. I need to cast... Oh, missed my land drop. I need to cast 2 spells in a turn, though. Oh, that was not good on my part. I could do Harnfell, actually. Yeah, you know what? That might actually make more sense. Oh, that's too bad for us. Ooh, Eradicator. Yeah, we're dropping that one. Divine Gambit. I actually don't want to put that on the board. So, in general, I think Divine Gambit's a pretty bad card, but that is one of the circumstances where it's actually good. So we don't have the mana to cast both, huh? Well, last time I played Carter, they let us kill their guys. So let's see if they're going to be generous again here. I guess I should just play the land. Well, we have Immersturm Raider too, and I'd still be able to discard the land plus play Broken Brow to pump the Berserker. So we'll see. All right. They're just letting me kill their guys, which is nice. Kill that. I guess I'll just block there. I really just want, you know, a second spell. That's kind of what I'm hoping for here. I guess I maybe should have just played Broken Brow there, but I'm like still hoping that I can somehow win this race, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. Yeah, as much as I wanted to. Guess I should just... Well, if I had played Broken Brow last turn, maybe they wouldn't have attacked. I don't know. I mean, the nice thing is now Carter looks really good because of our attackers, basically. They've struggled. They definitely kill us, so nothing we can do about that. Maybe they're just worried about like demonic gifts or something. I don't know. Because it looks like they have a pump. Master Skull. All right. So let's see how this is going to work. Death Knell Berserker gives me a blocker. So say I attack with everything. I don't think that's going to work. So I can just attack with Broken Brow and Dusk Wielder. And then do I play the Death Knell Berserker is the question. Can I attack with everything and kill them, I guess is another question. So say they block like Carter and Broken Brow. They only take 3, 4. So that's not enough. I think we just attack with Broken Brow and Dusk Wielder then. Alright, so they wisely block the Broken Brow. And we'll drain them. And I mean, I can hold off on the Death Knell Berserker, but Berserker can currently attack into them, so I guess we just cast it. Alright, our Blood Sky Berserker has looked really bad, I admit. So they're going to be able to exile Carter at some point here. So attack with everything, and say they block. They have 3 mana up as well. Well, we're going to attack with everything, so guess it doesn't matter. All right. So we got game 1. It's a weird game 1. So we actually... So Master Scald, I guess, can get back Fall of the Imposter, right? Or is it... Yeah, Artifact and Enchantment, okay. I don't think Divine Gambit's good against us for the most part, so I don't really have to worry about that. They do have the Snakeskin Veil and Mammoth Growth. I'll just have to... I mean, we don't have a lot of spot removal, so that's... I'm not gonna like take out a Demon Bolt just because they've got a Snakeskin Veil. So we can probably stick to the same deck here. I can blow up an artifact. I don't really need to blow up a pick, I don't think. So, alright. I mean, I could do Village Rites, I guess, too. But this is fine. This hand is a little too reliant on drawing non-lands. I think we need to do something better. This is... It's better, but... I think we actually dumped the Rune. Because we've got... It's got 2 ways to Rune Crown it up anyway. So, I might still take the hits from Story Seeker. I don't know yet. Guess we still have 2 turns before Carter can come down and eat the Story Seeker. Oh. Oh. Looks like I'm off that plan now. Alright, I guess I could double block a Story Seeker here. But we know they have Snakeskin Veil and Mammoth Growth. I probably still have to... Well, I guess I don't have to double block. But actually, I think a good reason to do this is it prevents Fall of the Imposter from killing any of my guys. Yeah, that actually works out fine. Sure. So now none of our guys get exiled. And I possibly can eat this Jaspera Sentinel if they play another creature. I'm just going to play the Jarl. There's a little beater here. I hate to see Divine Gambit do things. And us rip lands. Not thrilled about this situation. I feel like we should be throttling them based on what they've done, but we're really not. Mulligans are going to be the bane. Yeah. Still basically just need a Runed Crown. Yeah, well, this is okay, actually. We can attack with the Jarl, they can activate Funeral Longboat, and then we'll just run amok through it. I guess I should have attacked with the Berserker, too. That was a mistake. I mean, they would have blocked the same way, but I would have gotten 2 more points of damage in, since they can attack us here anyway. So that was a bad move. Basically just like a Runed Crown away from being, well, I take it back. We were a Runed Crown away from being okay, but now I think we can't win. Well, we'll see what they put the counter on, so I can Demon Bolt it, I guess. I mean, they might just rip a land anyway, but kind of hoping they try and do something with that. Alright, well, that's cool. Guess I could have waited. But they might have ripped a land, so I didn't want to give them an opportunity to do that. Yeah. I guess we double block. Well, I'd like to do Eradicator Valkyrie, but I think we have to, actually. Because if I don't do Eradicator Valkyrie here, then I end up dying to just, like, pick beats, basically. Oh, that's cool. That's really good, actually. Alright. Is it exile it, though? Oh, man, that sucks. Actually, oh, well, that's cool. Yeah, that actually works out. So... and then I can get back, I guess, just to... It's fine. I guess I should have just done it at the end of their turn. Because I can't actually play the Berserker here anyway. I don't know why they named Warrior, but that's pretty cool. So we'll do this. All right, sweet. Got round 2. We'll see for the finals. All right. Got a good keep here. Berserker with the gifts is nice. Run Amok Beatdown as well, also good. Carter, nice. All right. Some aggro and aggro action here, huh? Alright, well, that's fine. Oh, a good draw there too. So we'll play this, get in for 1. Next turn we've got Demonic Gifts as an option. And we can boast with Duskwielder, so not bad. Berserker. Well, I'm going to be able to do Berserker at some point, but for now we're just going to beat in. I'm cool if they don't want to block too. I'm actually happy they did though. Not a bad start. And then we can follow up with Carter. And then we even have Berserker plus Demonic Gifts, which is quite nice. Valkyrie, sure. I might actually just go Berserker this turn. Because it doesn't matter if they block or don't block. If they don't, I'm fine with that. We just drain them. Either way is fine. So now I don't have the second spell for Berserker, but it's not a huge deal. Because we have Carter to force the Valkyrie to attack anyway. Alright, so 5 open mana. That probably tells me we just go Carter here. And force them to attack. Because I think they have removal. So I'm much more on board with forcing them to attack. They can use removal on Carter, it's fine. They're still going to have to attack with the Valkyrie. And then we can follow up with Berserker and Demonic Gifts next turn. Like, it's probably Squash or something, is my guess. Or Demon Bolt. Although they probably would have foretold that. I'm guessing Squash. Demon Ball. Well, it was off. I expected them to foretell. So they still have to attack. And then we can go Berserker, Demonic Gifts, which is nice. Oh, Nexus. Well, they can actually activate that, but not a huge deal. So I guess we go Berserker because we don't need any more lands, so we can hold off on Immersturm Raider for now. So we'll gifts. Pump the Berserker. And we'll drain them. Actually, Raider could be really valuable for us next turn if we can play 2 spells for Berserker. They have to leave up 3 mana to do the Nexus. They're at 4 life. Really kind of like 3 with the Wielder out. So 2 blockers. I think we'll do Raider to start it off. Alright. Not quite what we were looking for, but that's alright. So attack with everything. They spit out a 2/2. Block Berserker. And they still take 4, so they've got to have something here. Alright. Yeah, I got their game 1. I mean, I probably have enough, there might be enough incentive to do the smashing success, but I'm not actually sure. Like, I feel like we can beat a Maskwood Nexus. They had the pick as well, right? I thought they did. Wasn't the pick equipped to the Valkyrie? I don't know where it went, though. It's not in their graveyard, and it didn't get exiled. It just disappeared. But, yeah, it was equipped with a pick. That's why it was a 4/3 that gave them treasures. But I don't know if I want to bring in a smashing success against what looks like an aggro deck just to blow up a slower card. I mean, that card can win them the game, but at the same time, it's slow. It's very slow. And I don't love smashing success otherwise so much. I mean, the card is strong, but we still have the means to beat it without bringing in a kind of bulky card I don't really want to bring in. Whatever. I guess we won't. If I lose to it this game, maybe I'll consider it. I mean, we're on the draw. This is where they could beat us with it. As much as I want to keep this, not having a black mana, I feel like we could just stand to lose. Oof. That was hideous. Well, we got punished. So we'll dump a Carter and I guess probably a Berserker. Well, that was a useful draw. So I guess we do turn 2 Berserker, turn 3 block plus Demonic Gifts to hopefully get a zombie and our Berserker back. Build towards this Eradicator Valkyrie. Well, Rune of Mortality, while not the worst draw we could have had, is a pretty bad one when you're running 2 Rune Crowns in your deck. But then again, we can just cast it, have it go to the graveyard, and get it back. That's true. Right. So, I guess we chill. Well, kind of forcing us to do it, I guess. Guess we'll do Rune on the zombie. And pass. We need a second black before we can get this Eradicator Valkyrie online. We can double block the pup. I don't know if I want to, but it's a way to kill the pup. And it's a way to get our Death Touch stick back. This also forces them to boast in order to... Okay. Can't believe they boasted. They got off 3 boasts with their Usher. It's pretty good. Alright, well, we're going for Valkyrie. It's a way to win this. Well, we have the run amok, so sounds good. Sure. Let me think about this. So I probably block here, and then I take 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, that's not going to work. That's not going to work well for you. Actually, I probably should just block Berserker on the Valkyrie, or Berserker on one of their things, but this is actually fine. Especially since they lose a Demon Bolt. Like the one card that would have gotten them out of this mess. So... let's see, I can attack with Valkyrie, and then I go to 16, so they're not going to be able to kill us. And then play Carter. Yeah. So Carter's going to force them to attack. We'll kill another thing. Gain some more life. Drain them. They just drew a land. Kill the cavalry. Alright, sweet. So we actually took the draft with this deck? That's surprising. Because we didn't actually get the equipment I wanted, but we were able to just get there on the back of some Run Amucks and Demonic Gifts. The Rune Crowns were okay. There was at least a game where it did something, although I don't even think we won that game. Let's be honest. I think we won because of our Mythic Archangel. But yeah, happy to get a victory there. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.